Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to our webinar on a Saturday and spending some of your Saturday with us. We're going to go into One Stop Solo Ads, which is our new site, and we'll take you through the whole site and show you why I'm so interested in this site. Phil's with me, my partner. I'm Jane Mark, by the way, president of Jam Marketing Inc. And my partner, Phil, who develops everything and is the brains behind Jam Marketing Inc., is in the chat room. And what I want you to do is whatever questions you have, not only about One Stop Solo Ads, but on any of our sites, just shoot Phil in the chat room and he'll answer you even while the webinar is going on. Okay, so let's go home. So as you can see, this is the main site, One Stop Solo Ads. And before we actually get started, I want to ask you guys a couple of questions just to get you thinking in the right direction. So what you need to do is shoot the answer into the chat box and where Phil's monitoring the answers. Okay, here's the first question. What is a feeder site? Let's see if anybody knows what the real definition of a feeder site is. Bill said it's a site that's hungry. Wrong. Okay, throw up some answers on what is a feeder site. There are many different answers that you could have, so don't be shy. Just throw them up in the chat room. What? Leaves? Oh, a site to get leads. Who said that? Charles, how are you? Yes, that's one answer. Anybody else? Yeah, okay. Who said that? Linda, yes, you want to get people into a site so you can see what we offer, but you still try again. You're both right, but I'm looking for something. Yes, who said that? Tony, a site where when somebody joins it, the real reason behind its existing is to take people to other sites or your main site. Oh, here's another good one. Wait. Yes, the main site that others feed into. Who said that? Yvonne? Yvonne, great answers, guys. They're all correct. They're all correct. And I'm going to show you when we log into the site why One Stop Solo Ads is a perfect example of a feeder site. Okay, next question. Question 2. What makes One Stop Solo Ads unique? There is no other site quite like this. And you may think you've seen sites like this before. You haven't. So what makes One Stop Solo Ads unique? Anyone? Tell us what you think. Is that what you think? Tell us what you think. Don't worry, there's never any one answer to any of my questions. They all have many different answers. But that's actually almost it. Who said that? Linda, something for everyone. That's about 80% there. But there's one more. Probably you have to be one of our clients for a long time to know what we're getting at, which I'm obviously not making it very clear. What makes what? Oh, yeah. That's a good answer. They're created by me and Phil. That's true. There's nobody else who can do exactly what we do. That's correct. I, I'm gonna hold that the real answer in abeyance because I want to show it to you actually. So here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna log in to the members area. Yes, who said that? Linda, the cash funnel makes it unique. Yes, Ken said it ties a lot of sites together, and that's exactly right. Phil, I need you for 1 second. If you could just click on to get us inside. Click on that. Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, folks, I forgot to do this. Top one. Okay. All right. So here's the members area of One Stop. And as you can see, there's an ad profits page, and we'll get to that in a minute. But as long as you guys mentioned this, what makes it unique, let's first go to the cash funnel. I'll get to the mailer in a minute, but if you look at our cash funnel, there are about, I don't know, 20 sites in here, I guess 15, 20 sites. These sites are all related to one another. First of all, they were all developed by Phil and I. That's one thing. But they also appear in two of our other very popular sites. And when I say they all appear, I mean they're really identical. So if you're a member of One Stop Profits, you will see this identical cash funnel in One Stop Profits. If you're a member of Walkaway Mailer, you will see this identical cash funnel in Walkaway Mailer. So the point of that is if you're promoting One Stop solo ads, and if you've joined these sites, by the way, 90% of them are free to join. So these are our best converting, our biggest mailers. They're really some of the best sites that we've ever done. So the first thing you should do when you become a member of One Stop Profits is to go to the cash funnel and join these sites and pop your own affiliate, your username in there. That means when you're promoting One Stop solo ads, you are actually promoting two of our other best-selling sites, and so which is the One Stop Profits and Walkaway Mailer. So this is a feeder really to 20 of our highest, our, let's put it this way, some of them are the highest paying commissions, others are the biggest mailers that we have, and others, which we're going to get to, do some things which everybody here needs them to do. So that is really because while you might have a feeder site that goes to your main site, your big site, like let's say you had a feeder site to GDI or something, some other site that you wanted to promote. You're not going to, I call this the circle game or a round robin because the same thing can be true if you're promoting One Stop Profits, for example. You're also promoting One Stop Solo ads because you can put One Stop Solo ads in One Stop Profits and Walkaway Mailer. So no matter which of those three sites you choose to promote, maybe you like one over the other, you're really creating a cycle. And why do you want to do that? Obviously, the best way to earn commissions online is to not just offer people one product, because after they've used it and grown weary of it and whatever, that's the end of it. You're not likely to get a lot more signups. When you can promote 20 really top sites, if I do say so myself, because they've all been tested, um, when you can do that, you stand to make commissions not just from one stop solo ads, but from any one of these other sites. And I and if I have time later, I'll tell you why each one. I'll give you a little thumbnail of why each of these sites particularly are in this cash funnel. But I don't know if we'll get to that today, but I'll give it a whirl. Now, the reason we wanted a feeder site is because, let's go to buy credits for a minute. People can get in. In fact, you can get in for $5 to this site if you get it, if when you sign up, you take the one-time offer, because you can buy 1,000 credits for $5. So our sites, most of our sites are much more expensive than that. And especially um, our big mailers, like we have mailers with 650,000 people on them. We have some with 86,000, 96,000. So they're big mailers. And obviously, when you're managing or building a big mailing script, um, you can't do things for $5 and $10. But that doesn't mean that people who are first starting out online shouldn't have a way to get into a site which doesn't cost them an arm and a leg. Let them get comfortable with the site. And that's a very unique selling point, because if you tell people they can get into a site and upgrade, anybody can join this for free. But we're going to get to that a little later on in the webinar. I call free a four-letter word, so that we'll get to that in a minute. And it's for your own sake, not for our sake. But I want you to understand, if you offer something where people say, "Oh, okay, I'll try this site, $5, $10, what the heck? Maybe I won't like it. What's my risk?" And the risk is $5, $10, $20. So we didn't really need another mailing script, and we bought this one. Actually, we usually create all our scripts from scratch, and they're very expensive to do. So I said to Phil, by the way, if you most of you will recognize that this kind of a script is all over the net. And that's fine. I belong to every one of these practically that are all over the net, and they tend to be much smaller mailers, but they are very good to join and to become part of. But usually you can't get into most of them for $5. So that's really why we created this site, so that you could draw people in under you when you promote this site, and then steer them to the cash funnel. You should always do that, by the way, in your promotions. Like, if you're going to say, there's a solo ad mailer out there, you can get in for $5, and boy, do they have a cash funnel that can really work wonders for you and make you a lot of money. And by the way, that's true. On our sites, instead of making commissions, $2 here, $5 here, $3 here, if you sell any of our, I'll call them a high ticket item, one stop profits, walk away, mailer, if you want to become a platinum member, who are the only people that can use the mailers at these two sites, you're going to pay $497 out of your pocket. A lot of people can't afford that. But if they start making commissions when they've gotten in relatively inexpensively to one-stop solo ads, then they can make some really hefty commissions. Like Profit from Free Ads, for example, is also a very interesting site. It's low cost, $17 to upgrade, can join free, but the upgrade starts at $17 and it goes all the way up to $1,169. So if you sell an ad pack 7 at profit from free ads, you can put $548 in your pocket right away. If you're a top level member, right? Yes, that's true. You have to be an ad pack 7 to collect through all the levels there. But the point is, this was a way to give you a mailer where you can promote it to others, get them in for a small amount, and then work with them once they sign up under you to, by the way, ask Tony because he knows all these mailers. Does this have a downline mailer that we didn't find? Ask Tony if because he knows the script. Tony, answer Phil in the members there in the chat box because I don't think we found it yet. Well, we create these really complicated scripts, but I'll tell you, I never saw anything like this. Phil, who's really good at this kind of stuff, he's looking around the admin panel. So I don't know if we have a downline mailer, but if it's part of the script, you'll be able to mail your downline as well as using the. Oh, he doesn't think so. Okay, we'll check it out. I see we're going to have to add one. That's all there is to it. Um, okay, let's go. So we talked about the cash funnel and why that's so important. Let's go over to the mail center. P, I need you for 1 second just to open that. I want to send mail. Okay, so this is a really interesting mailer, and unlike other scripts that are like this has a unique quality about it. Does anybody know what's unique about this mailer? There's something that no other mailer has that's like this script. I'm giving you a big hint by scrolling down underneath the mailer. Anybody know what's unique? Oh, I, oh, thank you. Who said that? Oh, Marcia Ken, Linda, perfect. That's right. You can add keywords to your mailers. And let me show you how that works. For a lot of you probably don't know. I'm just going to send out a kind of fake mailing. Let's just do making money online is just a walk in the park. Okay, let's stop there because I'm going to show you something later. Anybody know what's wrong with that subject line? There's something wrong with it. Making money online is just a walk in the park. Something's going to happen to this email if I send it out with that subject line. Anybody know what it is? No. Okay. I stumped you guys. Okay. If I send this out like this, thank you. Who said that? You, Richard, Joy, and Tony, 100% correct. So what am I going to do to make that not happen? I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to put a little dash in it, which fools Google and the spam filters and all that. And I'm going to show you later that if I had left this line like that, it would have scored 85, which is, and I'll show you where to do that and where to find out. That's not a good score. You get, if you don't have a score of your subject line of 90 or above, don't send it out because it's going to go into spam. So I'm putting this in. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but making money again, even in my email I'm going to do, making money online, is just a walk in the park, BY below. Okay. I'm not sending out a full email because I want to show you the real parts of this thing. So this is an ad for our capture page site called On Your List. So you're going to pop this in. Whatever your ad is, obviously you're going to have an ad better than this. You're going to have a full ad. And be careful, even in your ad, don't use words like earn and pay. Don't make all your words in caps. You're going to get straight into spam, and we're going to show you how to avoid that in a minute. Okay, so here is the really interesting thing about our mailer in One Stop Solo Ads, which makes it very different from all of these kind of scripts. So I want to put keywords in. I'll tell you how I got all these keywords in a minute, but you're going to enter keywords, and it's very easy. I know I own the keyword on your list. So I'm going to go on your list, wealth creation system. I'm going to go, I'm going to put in on your list.com and on your list. See if, oh, no, I'm going to put in, let's see if I can go back here. It's not going to let me go back. Wealth. Best, how about this? Best capture page system. I got to get Victor to check this, Phil, because this should be able to be erased. So we'll do capture. Okay. Okay, best capture page system. Now, you can put a whole lot of keywords in if you, assuming you own them, and they will show at the bottom of your email, which is really, really powerful because Google loves to find keywords in anything you're sending out. And you can match your keywords that you own from front page mail, which we'll get to in a minute. And all you do is wherever you are, whatever mailer you use of ours, because you can attach any keyword that you own, you can attach to any of our mailers, 19 mailers. P, can you put up the follow along link? Okay, I want you to see the what we're doing here. So Phil's going to put up the follow along link. But as you can see, that you can attach your keywords once you do your whole ad. And then it tells you how many members. There's 1,812 members. By the way, I'm very proud of this. This thing is growing because these are usually very small and they take a long time to grow them. So we've got 1,812 members, which is a really nice set of members to have in there. And then you hit send. And it gives you this thing where you have to verify that your email is, I mean, not your email, your website is working. So you go confirm your site. That's it. And then it goes out. And then you can go to Phil. I need Phil. Just 1 second. Just hit the send message. Okay. So now you'll see that it's going to go out to, it hasn't gotten sent yet. But these have all gone out, and it will tell you what percentage, how many clicks you got, and what percentage of the total number of members. And as you can see, when we were very small, you could get 14% and 11%. That's not going to happen as we grow more, except for this one thing that we added, which, if you go home, this ad profits is one of the best things that is going to get you activity. If you're a paying member of One Stop Solo Ads, even after your email goes into somebody's inbox, and by the way, we have a very high send score, 97, means that 97% of our emails from all of our lists do not go into spam unless one of our members is doing buy this free. And then, then that one will go into spam. Anyway, here are, after your emails are out, and then people delete them or they buy them, whatever they do with them, but that's not the end of the ball game, because if you're a mailer, meaning you bought something at One Stop, bought ad credits so that you could mail, see here, mine just popped up in here. So not only are you going to get clicks in somebody's inbox, but members are going to know after this webinar, which is going to be in the training section of the site, that they can go and also earn credits. I'm not sure this is working yet, but apparently it is. They can go and to the ad profit page and they can earn credits. I'm having a really hard time with this. There we go. Okay. So I just earned 15 credits, which is very nice, and people are going to like that. So they're going to be going back to the to the ad profit center. Now, also your banner ads are going to show, your text ads are going to show, but this is really important. I mean, we wanted to make it so that people who are mailing and really using the site get the benefits, the big benefits. And obviously having your offers dab smack in the middle with this red and yellow thing is going to get you a lot more clicks on your mailings. So we're very proud of this, because we had to figure out in a script that's not ours how the heck to get this in here, and we did it today. So okay, so now let me put up the follow along link. Oh, Phil, I need you to grab this. Sorry, guys, I hurt my hand today and I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. So I have to keep calling on my partner here to help me. I'll be right back. Just pop that in there so so everybody can see what I'm talking about. The dream lifestyle, the whole link. I need it in the browser. It's up there. Okay, there we go. Your ticket to wealth. Okay, so the three elements we looked at, the mailer obviously is really, really important. The cash funnel and the ad profits page that we showed you. Those are really the three main parts that you want to get familiar with when you join One Stop Profits. And of course, being able to add keywords, which I will get to in a minute, how you do that. The ad profits page is very important too, because you're going to get a lot of activity since we send a lot of traffic to our sites. Okay, so we talked about it being a feeder site. Now, here's what I wanted to get to. Front Page Mail is the site. This is a really interesting site. You go to this site and you can buy keywords, and 99.9% of them will cost you $1. And what you don't want to buy is some one word like advertising, which could cost you $1,500. most people don't search on one words. So you need to think, how do you search when you're looking for something? So let's say I was looking for a solo ad mailer, but I want a really big solo ad mailer. So I'm going to go to the search bar and I'm going to say, um, where do I find a really large solo ad mailer? And that's going to narrow my search down. It's not just a solo ad mailer, because then you're going to get 3 million, whatever. And many of them may be very small, but what you're looking for is a large one. So when you go to buy a keyword at Front Page Mail, think of phrases, not just one word, and buy the phrase. So I own phrases like, large contact solo ads or contact solo ad mailers, or I almost never, I did buy the word advertising, but that was a long time ago before I really knew what I was doing. So now I never do that anymore. I buy keyword phrases. They only cost me $1. I own them forever. And at Front Page Mail, they get attached to your website, and you can do searches at Front Page Mail, and it will show you that your ads are coming up. Is it also on Yahoo and Google, Phil? When they do a search on Front Page Mail, when you hook up somebody's keyword to their website and somebody searches it Front Page Mail, can they also search at Google? Yeah, can also search at Google. Usually you get onto Google within 72 hours. Front page, I'm talking about. So, and this, the one thing you want to check out if you're new to our sites, check out Front Page Mail. Buy yourself $20. You don't even have to upgrade if you don't want to. Buy $20, which gives you 20 buying tokens. And think of some words, phrases that go with the sites that you love and that you promote, and buy them. And you can then use them at 19 other 20 now of our sites. You can use them on some of our blogs and our big mailers, all of these sites. So you're not just buying keywords to put on a mailer in Front Page Mail. You can do that. But just like I showed you, you can use them at One Stop Solo Ad. You can use them at 20 other of our mailers and blogs. And all of those sites, by the way, are in your cash funnel at One Stop Solo Ad. So you can see what we're doing here. We're taking our sites and we're making it so no matter which one you love and want to promote, you're going to see other sites in there that you can earn from. So it's really a novel idea to do that. Now, the reason I'm pointing out this site, we talked about One Stop and Walkaway Mailer, that they have identical cash funnels. The reason I'm highlighting profit from free ads for you is that the prices are low to get in on the upgrade, $17, and that lets you use the mailer. I think it's once every 14 days. You can't use it a lot, but you can use it, and it has a lot of other features. And again, in the members area, the price for Ad Pack 7 is $11.69. That means, and you can work your way up to this, by the way. You can work your way up to from each level from $17. I think the next one might be $37. And you can keep upgrading as you want to and over time till you get to Ad Pack 7. And if you sell one Ad Pack 7 at Profits from Free Ads, which is one of our most popular sites, you're going to get a nice check, a $548.50 check. So this is a very valuable site to play around with. And then there's Front Page Mail. Now, Etsy link. I don't know if any of you noticed, but when I sent out the link for the webinar today. I could have, we use GoToWebinar, and their links, are like 460 characters long. I mean, they're really lengthy and very cumbersome to keep putting in an email. So I want you, after the webinar, check out Etsy links. This is a really interesting site. It lets you customize your links, which is valuable for two reasons. One, if you have a very cumbersome link, it's great to disguise it and customize it. The more important reason is that you also get your emails through those darn spam folders if you use an Etsy link, because your link is completely unique. Nobody else can buy this link at Etsy link, or can develop this link that I have. One Stop is all you need. It goes to One Stop Profits, but nobody else will have it in the whole wide world. Because let's say somebody named me a program, a site, uh, ah, I got one, Atlas Safeless, because Tony is on here, and that's his site. So if I don't want everybody, there's a popular site now, Blessing or whatever. So everybody's got their Blessing affiliate link in, and that's a dead giveaway when Google gets angry and wants to kick you out. So it's much better, first of all, if somebody's a member of Blessing and you're promoting it. Maybe they haven't even bought in yet, but if they see it and say, "Oh, I've seen this already 100,000 times." No, if you want to make an Etsy link, you just go into Etsy. This etsylinks.com is the I'll show you what it looks like. This is the site, and it's so easy to use. I made this link this morning. One Stop is all you need. Tony can go in and make etsylink.com best. Atlas is the best solo ad mailer or whatever. But it would be a completely unique link, because if somebody tried to buy an Atlas link, let's say Atlas Safeless, Atlas solo ad mailer, and if Tony owns it, you won't be able to get it. It'll say, "Sorry, that link is already taken." So you just play around in Etsy link and get the link that you want. It's really useful for two reasons. One, it disguises, and you can create a mystery around the link that you're promoting. And two, it gets you through those spam filters when everybody else is using the exact same link. So be sure to check that out. It's also in your cash funnel. Now, here's what I was getting to before: email content checker. I'm going to log in here. Oh, okay. Okay. Email content checker should become your best friend if you are sending out emails, because what is that up there? Because if your subject line scores 85, 75, whatever, it's most likely not going to get, excuse me, through the spam filters. Here, you really want 90 and above. So here you go and you can test your subject line. And it says, "Is your score 90 or higher?" And I'm going to take a couple. Wait, let me find some examples. Okay, so we went over my making money online is just a walk in the park. And if I had left it there, it would have been 85. Now, at 85, it might squeak through. But as soon as I just made this one change and put the dash in, You could put it between making money. You could put it between money online, but you can test it and it will give you the score. And the score with that is 90. Now, now I'm going to take one from, let's see if I can, okay, I need to do one other thing. Copy this and put it in the test bar so I can actually show this to them. Where it says the whole sentence, post your ad free, not to 74. Okay, and pop it in the test. Okay, so now, okay. Oh, it's even worse now. 52 is the score. This is a subject line you never, ever want to send out. Now, email content checker doesn't leave you on your own. It tells you what your bad words are, free, right? And it says found a word, all capitals. Well, yeah, because the whole thing is capital, right? You don't want to do that. You want to you want to go, you want to take out, you want to take out all of those caps. Post your ad, and you can, if it's ad, I would even phrase the word ad like that with a dash, and free. You might, let's see if we just do free as ad free, and then quick and easy. Let's see what we get then. Okay, didn't like that, so we're gonna free up free. So you're gonna want to go free. Now it might not like, oh, it doesn't like easy. So you're gonna take out easy, post your ad free, free, and quickly. Let's see how that does. There you go. So now you have now you can play around with this a lot, and you can substitute something for easy, maybe simple. It's so simple, or something like that. But there you go. You've got a 99 score, and you're good to go. And what I do is let that be my guide. If easy is a word that's going to trip me up, I'm going to, even in my ad, body of my ad, I'm going to be sure to get either change easy to simple or something else that gets a good score, or I'm going to take it out altogether. But this tool is invaluable. It's really, you want to be in there and after a while you get the hang of it. Don't put a lot of caps in your subject line. Not, I'm seeing a lot of you using the word earn or payout or cash. None of those words, unless you disguise them in some way, are going to do you much good, because if you're ending up in spam, nobody's going to see it. So I'm giving you our best tools to use, Etsy link and email content checker, when you're composing a subject line, or even you can, I didn't want to, there's a whole training section in here, but you can also test the body of your email. You pop the whole thing in and it'll tell you exactly what changes you need to make. Very valuable tool. Okay, so now I'm going to lecture a little. So if you're clicking for ad credits, I know people like to do that. But if you're in business online and you're clicking for ad credits, you really are wasting your time. And time is precious in any business at all. So you can never get it back. That's true. Every moment that you spend clicking for credits is time you could be spending on writing a solo ad, a testing a solo ad, mailing out your solo ads, putting up banner and text ads. That's fine. Posting on social media, building your list, and talking to your downline and helping them to learn to market their website. I'm going to stop there for just a minute. When you join a site free and then somebody gets in touch with you and asks you, why did you join, what's the site about, yada yada, they want help, they want to know what you're doing. If you're a free member of a site, do you think in your wildest dreams that that person is going to upgrade under you when you didn't want to? I want you to start thinking like business people. Free really is a four-letter word. It's fine to join a site free and look around. Maybe it's not for you, and that's fine. But if you like a site and if you like some of the things about it and you want to promote it, you need to be in a position to earn more commissions, because if you go up to some very low level, you're not going to, you'll make a sale and then you'll see how much money you lost and kick yourself. Because so you want to start to think like business people. You don't want to be wasting time in a business. It's perfectly fine to take vacations, time off, whatever. But when you're working at your business, you want it to pay off for you. Don't use that in the subject line unless you dash it. That's an aside. But anyway, you get the idea. And most of all, when you start to grow your lists and start to feel comfortable in the sites that you're a member of, your downline is going to want to know, well, how do I promote this? Where do I promote it? Um, how much commission can I make? What kind of money are you getting from it? That kind of thing, right? And if you say, well, mm, first of all, most of the time, if you're free at a site, you don't really never bother to find out what it does. But even if you're upgraded, people want to know what your own experience is with the site. And that's great. You can usually get people to upgrade if they think that you know what you're talking about and that you actually use the site yourself and that you love the site for one reason or another. So, what I'd like any of you who are here who are free today, and a lot of the sites that you join, the whole reason we created One Stop Profits is to just get you to buy something that you can't get hurt at, because you can't get hurt at One Stop. I mean, the most you can spend is $5, $10, $15 and try the mailer and say, I hate this. And that's it. That's what you've risked. But when you start to, this kind of goes along with it. Sites don't produce results, you do. And that's what I was starting to steer you to. You need to start to think about investing in your online business. Not everybody can hire programs and own their own sites, but you can. When you find a business you love online, invest in it. Take some money. This is Phil's favorite line. Don't be afraid to take a quid out of your pocket. And he says, no, I didn't say squid. Who thinks a quid is a squid? I said quid. That's Phil. And it's a British term that means a pound sterling, and it comes from the Latin. All of this, I'm sure you want to know. Latin quid pro quo, which means something from something. But Phil's right in this. Um, you need to invest in you. And investing in a business that you like online is really investing in you. So that means you're getting serious about a business. Um, and you probably do need to invest something in it, because it's not going to come back to you as a free member. I can tell you this right now. So you could spend $10 on advertising or upgrading at a site. Doesn't have to be this site, any site that you like. And you'll start to feel comfortable about putting your feet in the water and taking a quid out of your pocket so you can put more in your pocket. You'll never really make any dough online by joining dozens of sites free and hoping that they'll produce results kind of like magic. They don't, and they won't. Sometimes you need to spend some money, some green, if you want to be seen. And I really feel strongly that the sites don't produce results, you do. And that brings me to my next point. Ask for help if you need it. But sometimes when I go in, we have a couple of support people who are great at handling support, but I like to go into the support desk a lot and answer the support questions that come in. If somebody asks me for help, I can sometimes spend as much as 15 minutes to 30 minutes preparing a detailed answer. If I really feel that somebody is sincere, they're trying to learn, and even if there's a training section in the site, they still have questions. I will literally go to the ends of the earth. I love teaching, and if I can help somebody, I will take the time to do it. But I see people who approach a support desk, any support desk, with, I was here for one day and I didn't make any results, and this must be a scam. Oh, I got so mad the other day. Somebody says, is this another George Koch scam? For those of you who don't know, George Koch runs World Profit. It is a wonderful site. I belong to it myself. It's not a scam. I belong to it. I know Linda belongs to it, who's here. I belonged to it for many, many years. Don't start an email to some. First of all, I have to say, I'm awfully sorry, but World Profit is not my site. But I want to tell you, it's not a scam, and it's a wonderful site, and I belong to it. And, I told them, you can't blame your own failures on the owner or the site. Sometimes there are really bad sites out there, but most people are running very good sites. I'm sure all of you, I'm sure, Tony, you've gotten some emails like this. It's your fault that I can't make any money online. No, it's not. If you if you ask owners who know what they're doing for help, 99% of them will really try to help you learn step by step by step. Wait a minute, Phil, would you like to put that in, repeat that? Hang on, Phil's right. 1 second, I'm giving him the.
I just said to Jane, that all of these people that, and I know none of you have done this to us, which is great. I mean, we've got some really cool members on our sites, but some of the tickets that we get from people that don't even belong to our sites is they say I've never made $1 online, and I keep thinking, well, I've seen some of the ads that people are putting out there, and if you're going to write crappy ads, you're not going to make any money. I mean, think about what you're doing when you're writing an ad. You're writing to one person, right? Somebody's sitting across the desk from you. That's who you're writing to. How are you going to persuade them to join your program? You got to tell them the benefits, isn't it? Right. So it's like I'm going to be doing something shortly, which is going to be a sales course, because I noticed in my 21 years online, most people that I come across don't know how to sell. It's extraordinary. Let me give you a quick little tip. If you're going to sell a product or service, what do you sell? What do you talk about? You talk about the product or service, right? If you're going to sell yourself, what do you talk about? No, you don't talk about yourself. You talk about the other person. You try to find out what they need, what they want. The quickest way to make sales on anything is find out what people want and sell it to them. It's not, this is not brain surgery. You know, you can do this very, very easily. Just think about what you're selling and the way that you're talking to people about it. And the real key to selling is don't try and sell, right? Help people to buy. And I want you to really think about that phrase, help people to buy. You can't sell something to somebody who doesn't want anything, right? But if you help them to buy what they already want, what they already need, you're going to make a lot more sales.
I'm telling you, my partner with his melodic Australian accent, I could listen to him all day. And I do. He makes me laugh all day. And not only that, he's very smart. Okay, so now we get to the fun part. Um, there's a free bonus for those of you who are with us. And the way I'll tell you what it is, I want you to join if you're not a member of One Stop Profits. That was the first one that's up here. One Stop Profits. That comes with 1 million credits, right from the get go. You can sign up free right there and then. And then we will add an additional $1 million to your One Stop Profit account. So to claim that bonus, just send me an email, janemark4@gmail.com with the subject line, My Ticket to Wealth. And I know that that means that you were here because otherwise, how would you know to send me an email and what it was? So send that in and I'll be happy to add that in. Give us 24 hours because um, we can't do it all at once, but we'll believe me, you'll get your million, not $1 million, million bonus credits above and beyond the sign up of 1 million credits. Okay, this is important. Bear with me. We have about 3 minutes. We have been offering an unlimited founder discount offer, meaning it's in the members area, it's $597, but this is a discount link for $497. But we're going to continue the 100 million ad credits. Um, I discontinue, I mean, because it's nuts. In fact, somebody wrote me an email and said, I think this is a misprint. Did you mean you're offering 10 million ad credits? And I said, no, actually, it's 100 million. He said, oh, that's a good deal. I'm going to take that. But it's a lot of credits, and we can't offer that forever. So this is really going to be the last day that we offer the 100 million. Then it's going to get, when we get a chance, it's going to go back to 10 million ad credits, which is still a heck of a deal. But, and you probably won't run out of 10 million ad credits unless you're very, very young. But if you're sort of in, a little bit older, you probably can't use up 10 million, let alone 100 million. So this is the last day you're going to be able to grab this for 497. And if you're not a member, join the free and then use this discount link because you're not going to find it in the members area. So this is with a guarantee, by the way. First of all, you'll be able to mail daily, which is really cool. And we've grown this site pretty fast because it's 1 month since we launched. We've got 1,800 members, and I'm sure you know if you belong to other sites like this that you know their max is usually 2,000. We're going to be way above that soon. So um, you're not going to run out of mailing credits though, but you can also, you want to show your ads on the ad profit page. So you're going to want to have a lot of credits to do that and keep letting your sites display in banner form or text ad form. If you have 100 million credits, you just put up 1 million credits when you assign credits, and you don't have to worry about checking your ads, see if it's displaying. Believe me, it'll be displaying. So if you can swing it, I highly recommend you grab this. Um, you get banner ads and text ads, and you get 8 banner ads and 10 text ads and you earn 35% commission. And we guarantee that if you do run out of credits, we will replace them at no cost. So that's our final day on this. Of course, anybody listening to the webinar will probably find this, but other than that, you're not going to see this in the members area of One Stop Solo Ads. So we are inviting you to pick up a daily mailer, and it's a good mailer, and it's going to get even better because now you are going to start to get higher percentage of click-throughs when the ad profit page goes into full gear. So this is a nice deal, and you earn the highest commission, of course, when you make a sale. So that's enough selling. As Phil says, don't sell. I'm not selling. I'm just telling you about a really good offer. And we can't really leave this 100 million ads out. First of all, nobody believes we're for real. So that's one thing. But second of all, it's a lot of ad. That's a lot of ad credits. Um, anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. Phil will stay in the chat room for as long as you guys want to ask questions. And but otherwise, you can go and enjoy your Saturday. And thank you so much. I hope you got something out of it. Go explore some of the tomorrow. This will be in the members area at One Stop Solo Ads once we upload it. I'll send it out tomorrow. So if you missed anything, you'll have this link and it'll have everything we talked about on it. And it's all been recorded. So Phil, are people still